I think that by the end of the year, over 50% of transactions in each block on the major blockchains will be done by agents.
Okay, here we are with
Rick Latona.
Okay, nice to meet you, sir.
You too.
All right. Can you please tell me what you do?
I'm the CEO of wow.ai. We are an AI entertainment company.
All right. Now I'm looking at your hat made with Trump.ai. What's that about?
So it's an AI agent. You can find it at etch.com/Trump AI or going to Trump.ai, the website, where you can create memes and stuff like that. But the agent creates memes, he makes jokes, he's tied into APIs, like different news feeds. So he tries to comment on current events. It's basically an unpaid 24-hour KOL. You can think of them that way.
Right. And so Trump.ai is an example of a product of what your company is doing generally. Is that right?
Yeah, so long term, we want wow.ai to be a destination site that'll have hundreds of entertaining AI products on it. So we're actually building our own infrastructure. We're not using Eliza or virtuals. And, so Trump.ai is pretty simple. Just post funny memes.
Yeah.
But we're doing everything in a very modular way. So each one that we launch will be a little more complicated with reusable components. So we're going to go way beyond just memes and like these automated KOL accounts in the future.
Right. What? Why did you choose not to use an existing framework like Virtuals or Eliza? Why did you try to do it yourself?
Yeah, so Eliza is great for a single agent like Luna or Trump.ai, those types of things.
Yeah.
But we believe the future is in agent swarms where you have tons of agents basically each doing their own little task. And then you have this one kind of world-facing agent that's kind of in charge.
Is in charge of the swarm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So, once you could, like, there's a lot of plugins for Eliza. There's a lot of things you can do, but it gets kind of noisy, and the code gets kind of messy so we're just. Besides, everybody and their brother is building agentic frameworks or agentic products, I should say. So we figured if how are we gonna have a competitive advantage? And how do we position ourselves in the market? To answer the first question, it's to have our own framework. To answer the second question, is we just want to be known as the most fun company with the best brands.
Very cool. And you guys are on base, or is that where you guys are?
So Trump.ai is on base, but we are chain agnostic. We're going to be launching on lots of different chains.
EVM?
They don't even necessarily have to be EVM.
Okay.
So like the agent code itself is software that runs, on cloud hosting providers. So it's not immutable code like a smart contract would be.
Right.
So there's kind of two different pieces. And plus with the way wallet abstraction is going, chains matter less and less.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And where do you see this space going this year and maybe into next year?
So when you think about the idea that each agent has its own wallet that it controls, and its own token, and we've already seen agents offer humans money to like post on Twitter or X, sorry. And we've seen agents do transactions with other agents. I think that by the end of the year, over 50% of transactions in each block on the major blockchains will be done by agents.
Wow, 50%. Yeah, that's pretty high.
Yeah, well, there were 5,000 agents launched in December. I think there's going to be 50,000 launched in January. I wouldn't be surprised if there's 500,000 launched in December at the end of this year. So what's your guess on how many transactions will be?
Yeah. I mean, to me, it depends on, how kind of that inflection point when they start to really, when it's easy for these agents to start posting transactions. And so, if it becomes easy, you'll just see a rapid increase. Yeah.
Yeah, humans won't be able to beat them, and they're going to be doing it 24 hours a day. And then you got all these companies building DeFi agents that are going to be really doing a lot of transactions, and high-speed trading, automated high-speed trading. That's a lot of transactions. There's a lot more transactions than my silly entertaining things are going to be doing. But I guess the other way I can answer that question is I have no freaking clue what's going to happen. But like the way I look at the AI space is, plant your flag, start building a brand. Like I said, build everything in a modular way and be nimble enough to where, as you see how the field plays out, you can react to it.
Yeah, right. Okay,
One CEO hat perspective on it.
I like it. I like it. All right, last question for you. Do you foresee any kind of like AI agent fatigue happening this year?
I can see yes and no. I mean, I think that they have to be good. So, like with the Trump.ai agent, we just hired a comedian to help train
Oh,
it.
nice.
Yeah, to help train it to be funnier. I think that if it's legitimately funny, people aren't going to get tired of it. I mean, I still read The Onion after 20 something years. So, I think they'll definitely have fatigue if they suck.
That's a good point. I like that. I think that's going to be the title of the video.
So you can take it. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you very much
All right,
for your time.
Take care.
Appreciate it.